What's going on YouTube? I've been having a lot of challenges resizing video content on TikTok and Reels. For those of you who don't know, there are specific ratios for Instagram Reels. So for example, when you see it in the preview in your normal Instagram feed, there's also specific ratios once you actually click on the watch Reels and you watch it in full screen. And last but not least, there are also specific ratios when it comes to the thumbnail. In this video, I'm gonna show you, and I'm actually gonna provide you a template that you can use in DaVinci Resolve or wherever you edit your Instagram Reels.
All right, everyone, thank you so much for tuning in to this tutorial. Let me give a huge shout out to this article here. I'll provide a link to an article from plantthat.com. The author Andrew Morey, aka Cheap Jokes. If you're listening to this, thank you. And so if we look at an Instagram Reel video or a TikTok as well, the dimension of the video is not like a YouTube video. It's like this. It's not horizontal or hot dog. It's hamburger, as they say, right? Hopefully I'm yes. The dimensions for that is usually 1080 by 1920. The dimensions of a reel as you're scrolling through your Instagram feed is 1080 by 1350. And the actual thumbnail, which is the square in which you see Instagram posts, if you click on someone's profile, now that is a 1-to-1 ratio, 1080 by 1080. I actually made an Instagram reel showing you how to make a thumbnail for your Instagram Reels, and I'll link that down below, but please check that out. That goes a little bit more in depth on how to do that. In this video, I wanted to share a template. Huge shout out to Bruno Pozzo, a member of our team here at Elvira Media. I will link his YouTube here. He made this amazing template that I want to share with you as well. Just go ahead and email me, Mateo at Elvira Media, and in the subject line, just include Instagram Reels template. So let's go ahead and hop into it here. So I'm using DaVinci Resolve. This is actually the video that I'm going to use. If you're watching this by now, you have already seen this, but I'm going to use this for demonstration purposes. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit Shift 9. And again, I want to make sure that I'm using the proper dimensions here, which are 1080 by 1920. As you can see here, my video is now fit for the size of a TikTok and an Instagram Reel video. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to add the template created by Bruno Pozzo from Elvira Media that again, I will email you for free. Just email me, Mateo at Elvira Media, and we're going to put it in between the audio and the video. So the way I do that is I'm going to make sure that these two functions here, this little magnet, the snapping, and the link selection, I'm going to make sure those two are off. And the reason why, I'm going to split these two clips just like this. I'm also going to squeeze in my layer here. And if you see here properly, there's a couple of things here. So what you see on the inside, there's sort of like two squares in here. The largest one being what you see as you're scrolling. So if you want to catch people's attention, especially on Reels, it's important that you have most of this information compact towards the center of the video. Although the video is very vertical in that sense, it's really important, again, to narrow it down. I've encountered challenges where I've put a caption that's too big and it gets cut off and it doesn't really look that good. What I'm going to do next here is also inch out the clip a little bit more, and what I'm going to do next is add a layer as a color. So I went into the effects library, I opened solid color under generators, and now I have a solid color background. I'm going to click these two. And the reason why I added this is it'll make your videos look really cool, and I'll show you how to add that. But for right now, I'm going to go back here and delete this. And so what I'm going to do next is I want to make sure that the video is highlighted, and I'm centering this. Again, the room that we have to play with really is everything that's in gray. And you'll see here that I'm going to add a title here, just a traditional one here, basic text layered on the top. I am now going to write, "This makes Reels easy." I'm going to make the font a little bit smaller. I'm going to change it to black. I'm going to change the font to just something cool. And then now I'm going to raise this font here all the way to the top. And again, the gray area is really the main part that you want to have most of your captions and headers, because this is what people see as they're scrolling. If it's outside of this gray area, people will not see it, and it's a missed opportunity. So it's very important to have this. And again, I'm using this as a tool to sort of measure everything up. And at the end, we're going to basically cover and sew everything up. So once I have my caption there, everything there looks good. And then what I want to do is, after I've confirmed that everything looks good, move move that all the way down. And now I just want to make sure that I have some color. Obviously, all I see here is this template, but I want to add some color. And again, the way I do that is I go to effects library here, and I go to generators. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to swipe over this solid color, put it in right here, and move it all the way down. Now the next thing I want to do is change the color. So I want to change this to like orange. I like orange. And as you can see here, we have an orange background, and we can actually change this to whatever color we want. So if we need to change it for our clients, any brand colors, or just changing it to colors that pop. I kind of like this lime green one because it catches your attention. Now if I wanted to use some captions, so I use headliner, and again, now I've allocated some space to the top, to the bottom, to play around with captions and headers. This is really important because again, you're maximizing and compacting all of your information to cast a wide net. If it's outside of this gray area, I would not be able to see it during the preview mode, and that's really important. Now there's a couple of things that we can do. If we've aligned everything up according to this template that we have provided for you, you can either delete this or just lower the opacity, as you could see here. Make sure that the solid color is all the way back, or you could delete it. I'm a fan of just leaving it up there because worst case scenario, I can always just go back in, raise the opacity, delete the solid color, or just kind of move it out of the way, and I always have a guide. So hopefully this is helpful. This has been really helpful for me. Again, understand the dimensions of Instagram and really be contextual about where you're creating content, because everything matters. If you work so hard to create content for yourself, your brand, and your clients, you might as well do it right. And this little tool really does help me, and I hope it helps you as well. If you found value in this video, please hit that subscribe button or visit Elvira Media. If there's any way that we can help you, or again, shoot me an email, Mateo@Elvira Media. Just put in the subject line that you would like a template for this Instagram Reels, and I'm happy to help. So thank you so much everyone for watching this video, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.